In this video, I'm just going to talk about how Jeff Brown's near future report has helped me navigate the AI stock industry and the tech industry in general, and how it has made me become a smarter investor. After I've done that, I'm just going to sort of tell you what you get in the near future report. So if you're thinking about joining, hopefully this video will help you to make a decision. If at any point you want to join the near future report whilst watching the video, you think, yeah, I want to go all in, I'll leave a link in the comment and description below. But there's absolutely no pressure to join whatsoever. I'm just giving my views, so to help you make a decision. So with that said, let's get on with the video. So I joined the near future report in 2022 because I heard about Jeff Brown's work, and I was really interested in the tech industry because at the time, crypto was blowing up. Because I think Jeff was doing a crypto report at the time, and I just wanted to learn more about tech. So I joined in 2022, and I've never looked back since. I've learned so much about the tech industry with Jeff, in particular, the AI industry. This is really where I want to go with this video, because AI, if you don't know, is probably one of the biggest opportunities we've ever seen. If we're thinking the internet is huge or was huge, and the arrival of the Apple iPhone and the smartphones and how much money they made people, I think that could potentially pale into insignificance when AI really takes off. Because even though AI's only been around for around 2 years when ChatGPT really hit the headlines. But interesting thing, Elon Musk has released his robo-taxi, and in July he's set to basically create himself a $25 trillion industry for himself with physical AI, because he's releasing his Optimus AI physical robot. And down the line, there's going to be demand for about 1 billion of these things. So the point I'm making you is AI is going to dominate our future, for better, for worse. Hopefully it's going to be for better. And the reason why I say this is because there's so much money to be made, and we're talking about potentially generational wealth. Now, I don't want to sort of make claims to you because I don't know, how much you've got to invest. But, with a few smart investments, you could potentially make some fantastic gains. And this brings me back to Jeff's near future report, because when ChatGPT hit, I didn't really know much about AI. I don't think anyone did. And all of a sudden, AI was thrust into, the population's consciousness. And over that time, AI is just getting faster and faster and faster. And like I said, we are now on the brink of physical AI manifesting in the real world with Elon Musk's and Tesla's Optimus robot. And Jeff has really helped me understand AI, because, the reality is, unless you're retired and you can be bothered doing all of the research on, into all the different niches of AI, there's, when we talk about AI, we're not just talking about, these chatbot things, not chatbots, but, ChatGPT tools and all of the picture making tools. There's many things, you've got you've got the companies creating the software, you've got the companies, creating the hardware, you've got companies combining both, but then you've got the offshoot companies that are providing the infrastructure and the materials. AI needs specialized metals and semiconductors in order to even exist. So you've got basically 3 or 4 different areas that all sort of help AI. And here's another thing, companies incorporating AI into their businesses so they can basically scale even faster. So you've got all of these areas, and to research all of this stuff is a full-time job pretty much, especially if you want to do it properly. And most people just don't have really the time to do it. But basically Jeff has shortcut all this, because Jeff basically about once a month or once every 6 weeks, he puts out a specialized report focusing on a very specialized, particular topic in the AI industry, because Jeff's very focused on AI at the moment. And basically, he gives you all of the research, the backstory, and then the pick. So you basically get the full picture of a stock opportunity in the AI industry that could potentially return really good gains. And for me to do that myself, to do it properly could take days, maybe even, a couple of weeks around my work. And I just don't really have that sort of time on my hands to do it. So Jeff saves me a hell of a lot of time researching all of these stock opportunities and sort of potentially FOMOing into a stock I know nothing about. Gives me all information. So basically, I know whether or not it is right for me to invest. So that is one way. He gives you all of the information in your hands. So, saves you a ton of money. Time, sorry. But also, Jeff makes you money, because at the end of the day, that's why I joined the Near Future Report. I want to grow my retirement fund, for my retirement. And Jeff's picks do really, really well. Now, Jeff generally focuses on mid to high cap stock picks. We're not talking about really risky moonshots here. Now, he picks stock picks that are established, they're healthy, and they can give, high to, or maybe even three-figure growth figures, 100, 200, 300% or more, which I think, for me is brilliant. If I invest, say, I don't know, $2,000 in a stock, and in a couple of years that turns into $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, great. So basically Jeff has made me some nice money. I still hold quite a few of Jeff Brown's stock picks, and he's bringing out picks all the time, and I've really managed to grow my retirement fund, which is great. And all of the investments I've invested in with Jeff's service, they kind of sleep well at night. Stock picks, I'm not stressing out that one morning they're going to crash and lose pretty much all their value because it's some risky moonshot. Over time, generally, I know these stocks are going up, and seeing, the AI industry is very, very new, is pretty good sleep at night stocks. I know that the picks, or the Jeff stock picks that I choose to invest in, I don't invest in all of them, but I invest in the ones that really interest me and I see decent potential, and go to sleep and know over the medium, maybe even longer term, depending on how long I want to keep them, they're going to give me some really, really nice gains. So, and also another thing as well is Jeff gives, he's got his monthly newsletter. So basically, in that newsletter, he rolls out an idea, and these ideas just give you another opportunity to get up to speed on a really interesting topic and another opportunity. So Jeff really helps. There's a couple of things. Jeff really, service and Near Future Report, keeps me right at the forefront of AI and all of the new happenings. Without Jeff, I'd never have known about Robotaxi, or that Jeff Brown, Tesla and Elon Musk are releasing their physical Optimus AI robot. There's meant to be an announcement end of this month, apparently, which is July. And let me tell you, that is potentially a huge opportunity. And Jeff has actually given a pick that you can invest in order to basically piggyback off the growth of this new physical AI industry. So yeah, I'd never have known about that. Never have known, how to invest, in Elon Musk and Tesla's new robot, because it's just, I just wouldn't have heard about it. But Jeff and his team of analysts do all the work. So basically, you don't have to. All you have to do is read the material, and invest in the stocks that most align with your investment strategy. So yeah, that is really how Jeff's service has really helped me. It's helped me become smarter. It's helped me navigate the AI industry. saving me time on research, but ultimately it makes me money, which is ultimately what I want. And yeah, I'd never, and it just gives me, he just tells me things about the AI industry and the opportunities that I would never know unless I'm researching this stuff day in and day out, which I just don't have the time to do. So that is how Jeff's helped me. Just going to run through very quickly what you get. The first thing you get is his issues and updates. So this is all the near future report monthly issues, which are fantastic. He goes in on a theme and then gives you an opportunity off that theme. Usually a half an hour to 45-minute read. Thoroughly suggest reading that. It's brilliant. Next thing is a whole library of specialized reports, which is probably my favorite section. Releases one of these roughly every month. Like I said, there's a whole report on giving the opportunity to invest in Elon Musk and Tesla's new Optimus AI robot. There's loads of reports. There's another couple related to how to invest in SpaceX, as well as another sort of specialized fund you can do to invest in SpaceX, because SpaceX actually owns Starlink, and Starlink is basically going to become the global dominator and leader in global internet over the next couple of years, which is basically going to power AI and connect it all. So that's going to explode in the next couple of years. And there's loads of other AI-based reports as well, with a whole bank of opportunities I'd never have heard of. Also, you've got the portfolio, which gives you all of the list of open positions. And the last thing is a section of how to invest like a smart investor. I've gone through that. It's just basically taught me not to go off my emotions. You never want to invest off emotions like fear of missing out or greed. You want to thoroughly research the stock and you want to invest smartly. And this is what Jeff teaches in this, specialized section. So that is how the near future report has helped me. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I love the service. Jeff's brilliant. And I know by investing in AI stocks, I'm in probably the fastest growing industry on earth. And it is going to be the dominant industry over the next 3 to 5 years. So yeah. And AI and Jeff's near future report is right at the forefront of the AI stock industry. There's no better service out there if you're interested in AI stocks and investing in tech and AI. So yeah, give it a 5 out of 5. And yeah, love the service. So if you want to join the near future report, I'll leave a link in the comment and description below. And basically you'll get access to everything. I've just talked about special reports, which are fantastic. His portfolio of all open stocks and all of his issues and updates, and the investment. It's all like investment mini course of how to invest like a real professional investor. So if you want to join, link in the comment description below, but no pressure to do so. Anyway, I hope you got value from this video, and I'll speak to you soon.